All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she be down the ride, oh I bet that. Ooh.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How you doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Is everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let us talk, shall we? Listen, I had a comment yesterday and the individual stated that he didn't like the way I delivered the message. It is always negative, and that I do this specifically because it's a side job for me. And, he emphasized the way that the delivery was. He's been around for over 30 years, etc. So I'm going to try to deliver my message a little bit softer for those that have issues and their feelings get hurt. That's not going to happen. That ain't going to happen. Listen. The people that get offended by my damn messages, number one, are the people that my messages apply to. This ain't always about negativity. It's about bringing and exposing the things that people sat quiet and silent about for the many, many years, and people accepted. And the problem with the people that have been here for a long time is that we expect the people that are new to come in here and accept the same bullshit that we accepted. No, not today. There's only 25% of us left that have been here from a long time ago. There's only 25%. Let me reiterate that to you. Those that have been here over 25 years, your opinions really don't matter at this point. Got that? Good. Because you're the selected few that'll be gone in the next few years. The new generation needs to hear things clean, cut, and irie the way I deliver it so they can comprehend and understand it, not soft. See, the problem that we have right now is that we always think that everybody that comes after us should go through the things that we went through because we accept it as normal. That's not going to happen. They are not accepting it as normal. Now, I call them out when they're up to their bullshit, but I also call out the old heads as well. Our ways are not the ways of today. Get over it. www.getoverit.com. Hold on, let me give you the phone number to the feelings police. There is no number. Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about management for a second. Bet your feelings are hurt. You're like, I'm not talking. Watch this guy. You can watch the other guy. He'll deliver it really soft for you if you want. And then maybe you can get a little applesauce and spoon feed yourself. Management. Now, I spoke to my homeboy, the postmaster, and I showed him a little thing that I had, and he agreed with it. And we have this whole thing with the new PMG, and the guy was like, oh, you sitting there giving the new PMG too much props. Listen, I'm going by research and data, but we're going to talk about management for a second. Management, bosses, etc. Your title doesn't make you a leader. It means you passed the test. We're going to give you 10 reasons, 10 ways to show whether or not you're a real manager and kind of give you a little bit of advice. How do I know this? Because sit back and listen. You passed the test. You knew the right person. You made it long enough to climb the ladder. But what makes you a leader is how you treat people. Period. And that's the problem that we have today. People have accepted, our people accepted other people just to accept that we, the same way we did. And management, I'm not talking about being soft. I'm talking about being strong enough to lead with kindness and integrity. That's the kind of leadership USPS is starving for, you see me? And too many of y'all in management don't even recognize it when you see it. I got one guy, I'm gonna shout his name out. He's about to retire, Frederick Gendrick. Frederick is the most thorough. He has 2 doctrines, probably more intelligent than everybody else, but that man knows it. He figured it out. Number 1, you must share your knowledge generously. Real leaders build teams, not empires. You don't hoard info like it's your little power stash. You teach, you coach, you help people grow, and even if they end up better than you, that's what real security looks like, you see me? Some of y'all just want to try to stash your information. I pass on information here. This is what I do. Too many of y'all in management, you hide information. You forget to train the new people. You let folks sink. The ship is sinking. Instead of throwing a life vest. This ain't leadership. That's considered cowardice. Okay? You must learn, number 2, to embrace, to listen to every voice. You'll figure it out. Every single person, whether we want to or not, wants to be heard. It doesn't matter if it's a PSC, a CCA, a mail handler assistant. Within 2 weeks on the job, a real leader creates a space for people to speak and you actually listen. I'm sick of all this divisive, oh, you're just a PSC, you're just a CCA, you're just an assistant. No. Some of y'all only hear the voices you like. Here we go, baby. Some of you only listen to the voices you like, but you dismiss the people who challenge you, label them as negative, insubordinate. Nah, we're telling you the truth that you don't want to hear. And maybe if you just listened a little bit, your operation wouldn't be such a damn mess. You zimmy, let's talk about it, baby. People say I speak with passion because I'm passionate about what I'm talking about. Build a meaningful connection. I have meaningful connections with upper management, middle management, lower management, my own peers, and people that are coming through the door. Take the time to know your people. Not just their numbers and their badges or how many hours they came in. They are human. Sometimes ask them how they doing. Know when they're hurting. Make it safe for people to talk to you and speak their truth. Whether it's bullshit or not, let them speak their truth. Too many managers act like connecting with your own employees is a weakness. Like keeping distance from people makes you more official. People come up to me and they talk to me all the time. It makes you a stranger with a clipboard, you see me? And strangers don't earn loyalty. They earn side eyes and transfers, you see me? Anybody could come up to me and talk to me. I'm actually pretty humble and I'm a little nervous when I deal with people. But management act like this shit don't stink. You need to balance empathy with action. Being kind doesn't mean being soft. Real leaders feel for their people, but they also make clear, conscious decisions. You hold your people accountable with respect. You set standards, but you lead with your heart. I'm gonna call him out. My postmaster buddy, somewhere USA, he knows who he is. He learned how to balance it. I wish he could teach a class to half of you. You think that yelling and threats make you firm? Nope. It makes you feared. And fear doesn't create excellence. You can run your station off of fear, but don't be surprised when people run the hell out as soon as they can. When they do that 1-800 bang bang on your ass. When they don't show up to work. How many of y'all actually called out this Friday that passed? I know half of you did, damn it. Number 5 is y'all need to trust your team. Believe in your people. Stop micromanaging. Stop assuming that every worker is lazy until proven innocent. What kind of shit is that? Give folks the room to be great, then back them up. And if they're not great, you train them again. The people that have that high turnover rate, you're costing the post office a lot of money. And that dude looking at you. If your first instinct is to blame the carrier, we know that goes. Blame the clerk, we know how that goes. Blame the PSC, then you are the problem. You don't lead from the shadows, you lead by standing next to the people, not above them. You try to figure out what the issue is. If you gotta wake your ass up and come in at 2 o'clock in the morning and say, hey man, I know you said you had trouble getting in here. What's up with this door? Just simple door unlocking. A simple door unlocking. Just helping them with that could change their life. Show your humanity. Number 6, nobody expects you to be perfect, but they do expect you to be honest. Admit your own mistakes. Admit your own flaws. That's how you create trust amongst your people. That's how people follow you into the fire. if you need them to. That's how my man Mr. E does it. I'm telling you, man. He thinks that I don't listen. But trust, I'm listening and listening to everything. Managers who never admit fault, who blame everyone else for their failures, that's insecurity. Guess what? Your whole team sees right through your insecurities. Enough with enough with enough. Y'all probably sitting there like, who's that guy? You really don't know who this guy is. But I can call anybody at any given time and they'll be there for me. Leadership is about service. It's not about your damn ego. It's about lifting people up. When you put your own team's success before your own spotlight, that's when real respect shows up. People that will come in and ride for you. They die for you. They slide for their people. Listen to my intro. They'll slide for you. But if you're worried more about impressing your boss than helping your own team, you ain't a leader. You just chasing a better parking spot. That's it. That's it. I got a dude in transportation. Man, he just came back. This dude is a straight, man, he's a leader. He's a leader. I'm giving my respect to, I ain't gonna call his name out, but he's in my department. Congratulations on him becoming who he became. You need to learn to appreciate people. Kindness means gratitude, real gratitude, not just, hey, thanks once a quarter. They just gave the transportation department a little party. It means recognizing their effort, praising their progress, and making people feel valued for what they do. Not everybody's gonna understand, oh yeah, it took a lot of money to do certain things, but at least you showed that you were a leader. USPS has a toxic culture that we're trying to change of only speaking up when you screw up. Right? They say, oh man, when you screw up. But we need a culture where good work gets recognized before people hit the burnout. Before people say, I can't do this anymore. I read the comments. Man, I give up, man. I can't do this no more. I gotta go. I got to go. Look. As I said before, if this message offends you, good. Maybe it means you need to check your leadership style or lack thereof. If it inspires you, then you're the kind of leader that this place desperately needs. You are the person that needs to be the future of our leadership. Be the leader you wish you had. Don't just manage numbers. Everything right now is data. I get it. You need to lead the people. Kindness is not weakness. It's your damn superpower. Use it. You can manage. You can lead. You don't need to have an iron thumb, but you can lead your people with some form of empathy. Some of you have stepped into that role and don't even know what the word means. Some people need an ear to hear. Some people need to be able to feel comfortable to call you the top and say, hey, look, this is really going on. This is really going on. It's the end of the year right now. And there's a lot of people that are calling out because their kids are graduating. Their grandbabies are graduating from elementary school. If your immediate response is, oh, it's only pre-K, they'll have many more graduations, then I look at you in your face, Mr. Manager or Mrs. Manager, and say, excuse my Francois, fuck you. How dare you sit there and try and minimize somebody else's feelings, somebody else's life experiences that only happens once in their lifetime. But the moment something is going on in your life, you can disappear because all the management backs each other up because you have that superpower. It's shameful that people have to sit there and feel uncomfortable, scared, terrified to say, hey, look, my elementary school child will be graduating from 6th grade. I need to request this time off. And you have the audacity to fret your mouth up and say, well, let me look at the schedule. I don't care what you're looking at. I'm letting you know My child is only going to graduate from 6th grade one time in his whole life or her whole life. I don't care what schedule you look at. I'm letting you know I'm not going to be here that day. You figure it out. Well, I need to make sure that I have the coverage. Look, what constitutes an emergency for you is not an emergency for me. I've given you ample notice to figure it out. Well, we got Jimmy out. He's been out for 2 months. I don't give a rat's ass about Jimmy. It's time for management to figure out empathy. Well, they need to have staffing. Look, management created the environment where people don't want to show up to work. If the environment was more welcoming, people would show up to work. These are certain environments. This place is so toxic that the environment is just so people come up there and it's like they got to walk through a force field to walk in the door. Why do you think that is? Is it because of each other? No, it's because of the toxic environment that management is creating. And it starts from the top down. They have people that are pitted against each other. They have unions pitted against the regular employees. They have the regular employees pitted against management. It's such a toxic thing. And you know who can stop all of this? Management. They can. They can. I can only reference just but a handful of managers that I know. But the ones that allow me to say their name, I truly appreciate them and their managerial their styles. And I really wish that they had that type of individual to lead nationwide training to other supervisors and aspiring managers. Because if they were able to translate what they do to everybody else, maybe this place would be an easier place to walk through the door. Supervisor training, I watch it. I'm right across the hall from it. I walk past the room, I'm looking. They have earbuds in, and 99% of the time they just playing in their phones. There's not even a real person interacting with them. They're just clicking on the computer. That's where they get their training from. Do you think they care? No, they only do it because they're forced to do it. That's not training, man. Anyway, this is JH, and look out for part 2. This was the nice one. But I got a part 2 to this. I just don't like making these videos too extra long. I hope this message resonates with the right people. And to the individual that said that I'm really negative in all my videos, I don't have any other way to deliver my message. Like I said, there's other people that'll sit there and just smile and hop around and dance. If that's what you want me to do, I'm not gonna do it because I don't wear pants while I'm doing my videos. It's none of your business. See, I ended it off with a joke, right? And I'm out.